Hello there everybody, this is Krista and welcome back to the Krista Chronicles and another edition of deck speed dating. So if you haven't seen one of these videos before, what deck speed dating is I usually do these once a month, alternating between focusing on Oracle decks or Tarot decks. This month is an Oracle month, so I selected 3 Oracle decks that either are, this round it's pretty much that they are new to me, but regardless, the pairing ideas didn't really come instantly to me, because how I do my readings very much revolves around the Oracle Tarot pairing. I always am pairing them. It's one of my favorite things to do. So how this works is I have the 3 Oracle decks, and for each of them, I either just thought about it or went through my decks and grabbed 3 contestants, I'm going to call them, that I think, just off the top of my head, off of my memory, oh excuse me, my voice was disappearing, I think could pair well. Now the key here is that I haven't tried pairing them, so it could be amazing, it could be a total bust. No idea. But regardless, we're going to look at all 3 pairings and by the end choose a second date deck. So what that means is that it's the pairing that they're going to get the second chance. I'm going to really try using them together and see how it goes. So let's bring out Oracle deck number 1, and that is the new Tree Whisper Oracle Dream Travelers Edition. Now, if you've been around for a bit, you're probably looking at this and being like, why the heck would you find this hard to pair? Because it's a tree deck, very forest feel. That should come obviously to me, but it's because it's, oh, what the heck? I didn't know there was a title card. The thing that was stumping me a bit is that, 1, it's photography, but 2, there's a lot of this kind of like blue, pink, purple coloring that, when it comes to my nature feeling decks, I really lean a lot into the green. So I wasn't immediately sure what was going to pair with this. So without further ado, let's pull out contestant number 1. And that is the Jonasa Jaus Tarot. This is the 6th edition, and if you watched my deck collection series I did in like January, I want to say. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. All of the things happening today, I guess. If you watch those videos, you'll know that while I was going through my decks, I was making a pile of decks that I really want to put the effort in this year to use, because this is one, I don't know, I think it's so beautiful, like I can't let it go, but I never go to use it, and I kind of think it's because I don't really know what to pair with it. But it also has these kind of purpley, green, pink colors, so I was just curious to see if this would work. So let us look, shall we? Okay. Where do I want to put that box? There we go. Polaris with the 9 of Cups, and I'm not so great with French, but I think that's Knight of Swords, but I don't really know what Polaris means. Okay, merging, I know that one, with Justice and the Magician. Oh, that's neat. What do we think visually? How are they looking visually? Attunement with Ace of Swords and 7 of Swords. Oh, interesting. Intelligence with the Queen of Cups. Ooh, an 8 of Wands. Interesting. Oh, I think these look nice together though, don't they? Astral Body Ooh, with the Hierophant and the Emperor. Fascinating. Okay, this is kind of getting me excited. Grounded Presence with the King of Wands and Four of Swords. Wow. Nervous System with Four of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. Oh, this looks so pretty together, doesn't it? This is getting me excited. Okay, let's look at one more. Relativity with Four of Cups and the Chariot. Wow. Okay, that's getting me so excited. I think that's a slay. Okay, Jonasa Jaus. Loved that. That's so exciting. That made me like feel excited about this tarot, which is exactly what I feel like I've been missing. So there is that one. Let's pull out contestant number 2, the Forager's Daughter Tarot. Now already I'm thinking though, because of the Jonasa Jaus having the white labels, I know this is kind of like an off-white color. And I feel like this gets mentioned in every single one of these, but I get a real thing about that. But I don't know, let's see. Because this isn't like an opaque white, but I just didn't really consider that when I was pulling these decks out. Okay. Childhood with 8 of Cups and 7 of Swords. That's interesting. I mean, they don't look bad together. Forgotten with 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. Ooh, that's interesting. Parallel Dimensions with the Hierophant and Justice. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I think this looks nice together. I don't think it doesn't work. I don't think I'm feeling as excited though, right? As always, let me know what you think. And also, if I get through the contestants and you have something else that you do pair or you think would pair well, definitely let me know, because I love trying new and wacky pairings. Recurring Dream with 8 of Wands and 6 of Cups. That's cool. That actually is very much like a reoccurring dream that I did have as a child. That is so interesting. I used to have I had these reoccurring dreams. You know those little like like when I was growing up, most people had like blue ones, but they were those fold up tunnels that you could just like crawl through. People have them for their cats now. But when I was growing up, you had them for your children. We had a big blue one. And in my dream, these little gnome people would like lead me to it and push me through, and I knew before I went into it every time that there was like, if I went through the tunnel, I couldn't return home, but it brought me to these like amazing places. Like I went to the set of The Wizard of Oz once. I went to the Running of the Bulls once, which was interesting because I don't think I knew about that. Oh, you know what? But I watched a lot of PBS Kids, so it probably did teach me about that. I don't know. Anyway, recurring dream I had as a kid, so that's interesting. Brought that up. Anyways, Enigma with the Lovers and the World. Ooh. I think it works. Let's do one more. Absence with the 3 of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. I think it works. I don't think it's exciting me as much, but I don't hate it. So that's a Forager's Daughter. That's contestant number 2. And for contestant number 3, we've got the Heartwood Tarot, which is still open because I used it this morning for my reading, but look at this cute bag I made for it. The key and a little bee. So cute. Oh my gosh. This color just like feels so nostalgic and cozy to me. You know what I think it is too? Because, oh my gosh, there's that style of decorating that is how my mom decorates. It's French countryside, and it uses a lot of this kind of like cornflower blue. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Anyway, I think I'm really excited about this one, but it's either going to be like the illustrations go or they don't. You know what I mean? That's where I find photography decks kind of tricky. Okay. Sorry about my voice. I don't know where it's going. Unfold with the Queen of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. Maybe I should have some of my tea. Okay, I think I cleared my throat. But for once in my life, I did it off camera to not subject you to that. You're welcome. Okay, visually, yes, right? Doesn't this give off that kind of like same like winter cold energy? Folds of light with the Tower and High Priestess. So interesting how we have that folds of light, and here is that lightning strike. With the High Priestess, it gives this idea that in that fold of light, like that flash of lightning, is where mystery lies. That's so cool. Messenger. With the Sun and the World. I love how the little mouse is resting in both of those. Humility. With the Eight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Oh, I really like that. This is so good. Okay, wait, this is giving me the feeling like these trees are kind of like represent our walk through the forest before we find this not abandoned cottage, I guess, with this cottage that has been kind of like taken over by these forest creatures. Because what I love about Heartwood so much is how immersive it is. And so if I'm pairing something with it, I kind of want it to add to that story. And I feel like these trees really do. Wanderlust with the Three of Cups and Ace of Cups. Oh, that's so beautiful. Dream Seed with the Star and King of Wands. Ooh. Family with the Knight of Pentacles and Home. Aww. This is so good. Oh, I love this so much. Okay, let's do one more. Legacy with the Devil and Seven of Wands. Ooh. That is so interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do I choose? What do I choose? Okay, I think we know it's between Heartwood and Jonasa Jaus. And I think both are really good. I love how this feels like it really adds to the story of Heartwood, but this is a deck that really has been kind of like causing me trouble is so dramatic, but like, you know what I mean? I haven't been able to connect to this one, and I feel like this deck can help me connect to that. So I think both of these are really great. If the point of this was just finding as many pairings as possible, like what a win, and I will definitely still be trying it with Heartwood, but I think the second date deck has to be the Jonasa Jaus, just because truly like a real personal thing of like, it got me excited to use that deck, which is what's kind of been missing for me. But it's a deck that I can't let go of. I just can't. It's one of those where I'm like, but it's just gonna stay. So the second date deck for the Tree Whisper Dream Travelers Oracle is the Jonasa Jaus, and even look at how pretty these look together. So let's move on to Oracle number 2. All right, Oracle number 2 is the new Dreamgate Oracle, and I do think this is out now, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. I should say, I'll have all the info, links, everything below as usual. Is there anything from the last one? I think the Dream Travelers, technically you cannot get right now, but I think it seems like there's going to be another pre-order, and the Heartwood Tarot is going up for pre-order May 2nd. So there's that info. But the Dreamgate Oracle, I believe, just came out. So that's exciting. I've been really enjoying this one. But I've been using it more so in my morning readings with Andy, which we have incorporated D&D dice into, inspired by Don Michelle. So I haven't really tried pairings with this deck per se. Oh, that's cool. The card on top is the bats. Because the dice bring up random pairings. So anyway, contestant number 1 actually is another deck that was in that pile of decks to spend time with. And that's the Tiger Tarot. This is one that I really like. The guidebook for this is so cool. That's really what makes it for me. Because otherwise I'm not usually much of a collage deck kind of gal. Other than I really like the Ritual Tarot, but I do like this one. But I don't feel I have much to pair it with. Which, you know what, maybe this and the Jonasa Jaus need to just be featured in next month's tarot section. I know I'm saying that, you know what I mean? Okay, Move with Grace with the 8 of Wands and Soothsayer of Wands, which I believe, I haven't used this enough to be super familiar with those name changes, but I do think, oh my gosh, did you hear that? I have my, I keep forgetting because I have a, well, I call it a monitor. It's really like a little TV that I use as a monitor, hooked up to my laptop, and I forget that, like, the monitor is not the computer, so I expect when that is off, that, like, everything should be off, so if I leave, like, Discord or Facebook open, and then shut off the TV, it still beeps. Gives me a notification, so I'm not going to deal with that right now. So sorry if you keep hearing that. Anyway, Soothsayer is, oh, it's an extra court card. I forgot that. Okay, so it's above King. Neat, though. Kindred Spirits with the Soothsayer of Swords and the 3 of Swords. How do we think this is? I think this is pretty together. Akashic Flow, King of Swords, and 9 of Wands. That's interesting. Do the colors go, though? Oh, I don't know. You are a gift with the Knight of Cups and 5 of Eyes, which is Pentacles. I mean, I like that idea there. Harmonics with 2 of Cups and 7 of Cups. Vibrational medicine, shared resonance, natural tones. That's cool. But do I think, are they looking good together? I can't tell. Oh my gosh. Ancient Muse with Ace of Swords and 2 of Wands. Soul Truths, Higher Self, Deep Inspiration. I think that's neat. I kind of think they do look good together. I'm a little stumped. Dive In with Judgment and the Emperor. That's very cool because I feel like these two cards, like the Emperor feels like the opposite of this idea of dive in. Oh no, I'm gonna have to shut off Discord. Hold on. Okay, that was just gonna drive me crazy. What was I saying? Okay, Emperor, because what I love about this oracle, it's got the title and the 3 keywords, so spontaneity, adventure, intuitive jumps. Emperor feels like the opposite of that, usually like structure, rules, and Judgment, I think can feel a bit similar, but also I think you could put it in a lens where like it makes sense with spontaneity and adventure, because maybe your judgment moment is realizing that like, oh my gosh, I'm being so rigid. I don't know. Let's do one more. Dreamy Escape with 7 of Swords and 4 of Swords. I don't know. I'm a bit stumped. What do you think about the Tiger Tarot? That was contestant number 1. I think the Tiger Tarot is going to have to make an appearance at some point to play with some pairings, because, I just don't know. Okay, contestant number 2 is the Ascension Tarot. I think these are going to be a bit more like on theme with one another. But let's see how they look together. Hidden Portal with the Chariot and 4 of Wands. Okay. Do we think those look nice? Oh my gosh, I can't get the file straight. That's good enough. Elementals. Four of Cups and 2 of Wands. Huh. I do think they look nice together. I think what's going to throw me off a little though is when we get like something like this where we have kind of modern people showing up. The Golden Hour with Justice and Page of Wands. But at the same time, I feel like it could be sort of this idea of how we relate to this more astral, spiritual realm. Heart activation with Ace of Cups and 8 of Wands. Oh, that's look at that. That's pretty. I think it does work. Enchanted Forest with the Maze and the Hermit. Well, that's cool. That works perfectly. Okay, yeah. No, I like this. Mystic Key with Death and 6 of Cups. Oh, I love that. Messengers with 5 of Cups and the Teacher. How cool. Oh, look at that. Like, yes, it's starting to like come together, right? Choose Your Adventure with Queen of Wands and the Sun. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's do one more, but I'm really liking this. Anchoring In with Temperance and 5 of Swords. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay, I think that works. I liked that. So that was contestant number 2, and that was the Ascension Tarot. And last but not least, contestant number 3 is the Wolfe Tarot. I think the only thing I'm thinking is these art styles could possibly not really clash, or go well. They could clash, I guess I should say. Tune Your Frequency with the 2 of Cups and 3 of Wands. Ooh. Okay. Holy Renewal with 7 of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. This card is kind of about like the masks we wear, and see how there's like multiple mirrors, like how that kind of reflects back to us. Very interesting card, but makes a lot of sense with that idea of renewal. Soothing Waters with 8 of Pentacles and the Moon. Oh, okay, I think I really like these together. Sacred Cave with 8 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. That's interesting. Deep Rest with Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. It's an interesting juxtaposition there, but I feel like it does work with that idea of deep rest, because it's, you can think of it as going back to square one. Visitation. With the 6 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands. Ooh. I like that. Oh, I guess I should say nudity warning. Sanctuary. With King of Wands and the Hierophant. Oh, cool. Oh, I think I really like these together. The Mountain. With 10 of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Oh, I really like that. It feels like a thing of like this saying obstacles ahead, overcoming fear, perseverance. With Page of Swords, it gives me that feeling of like not feeling like you can do it, like Page being that kind of like novice energy, but you really have everything you need. Okay, let's do one more. Come on. Believing is seeing with the Chariot and 4 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. So, second date deck. I do think probably the one that felt it went best visually is the Ascension Tarot. But I think the one making me feel the most excited to try is the Wolfe Tarot. So I think it's gonna have to be that the second date deck for the Dreamgate Oracle is the Wolfe Tarot. Because I really got excited I felt myself getting excited to play with these. And this is kind of a genre of deck that I don't go to a ton. But, so I really am looking to kind of like feel excited about it, you know? So, the second date deck for the Dreamgate Oracle is the Wolfe Tarot. Now, last but not least, let's get on to Oracle number 3. Okay, so Oracle number 3 is the Liminal Forest Oracle. I've been loving this one. I think it's so good. There is another pre-order up now for another printing, so that's that. And anyway, so I've been loving this, but I do find sometimes, I don't think MJ Cullinane's decks are actually hard to pair. I think I just get kind of a mental block around it where like I think they're going to be just because of the style of her art. But let's see. So our first contestant today is the Witch Sister Tarot. Because I think if these work, I think that it would just be so fun. I think these would be really fun together. But it all depends how the art style goes. Ooh, and already I'm kind of thinking, I think it might work. Okay, Compass with Witch of Waters and 10 of Skies. Ooh, I like how both of these figures are like looking towards that flock of crows. Perspective with Maid of Waters and Witch of Trees. Courage with 9 of Waters and 8 of Waters. Ooh. Doesn't this feel like it's kind of like a progression? Like reading it across, like 8 of Waters, that kind of walking away, having the courage to do it to kind of end up at the 9 of Waters. Interesting. Anger with Initiation and 4 of Trees. Seed with 2 of Stones and the Spinner of Threads. Ooh. I think I like these together. Transition with 4 of stones and Ace of trees. Oh, beautiful. It feels like a thing of a spark to kind of come out of your safety zone almost. Community with the King of trees and 6 of waters. Beautiful. Okay, let's do one more. But I think I'm really liking this. Potential with the King of waters and 2 of trees. Oh, I love that. Okay, yes, I think this absolutely works. So, contestant number 1, the Witch Sister Tarot. Okay, now contestant number 2, going in a bit of a different direction-ish, is the Northern Animal Tarot. Now this is the latest edition, which I've been loving. Okay, come on. Ugh. Oh my gosh, wait, this is... Look at them! Okay. Awe. With 3 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that feel like a thing of like if you like don't rush through something and ask for help when you need it, kind of like the beautiful things that can happen or you can make when you really take your time and bring others in. Oh my gosh, I love that. Intuition with the Ace of Swords and High Priestess. How beautiful! Oh my gosh! Oh, I love this pairing. Bargaining with 5 of Cups and 10 of Wands. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. What an interesting message going on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, Future with 3 of Wands and 6 of Cups. Oh, that's so cool. It feels like this thing of like reflecting on the past, but actively moving on towards the future. I love that. Solitude with King of Swords, and this is the Blood Moon, one of the extra cards, but pretty. Look how it matches this kind of orangey moon here. Oh, I'm loving this pairing. I think this is so good. Trust with 4 of Coins and Temperance. Pretty neat. It feels like having to kind of create a balance between what feels like here of this like real self-reliance, but also being able to trust others. Let's do one more. Present with the Troll and Death. Beautiful. I really, really like that. So that is contestant number 2, the Northern Animal Tarot. I think those paired so nicely together. Okay. Contestant number 3 is what I believe translates to something like the Strange Antlers Tarot. It's in French, but I think that seems to be the consensus that that's what it translates to. Ooh, okay. Approach. With the Moon and 10 of Swords. Isn't that cool? Look at this, because we've got the porcupine with his quills facing the fox, which is kind of like a natural predator. And you get the idea that the porcupine doesn't even know he's there. So interesting. But it doesn't, which it kind of leans into the moon of that like mystery and hidden things. But then it's like he's got these quills that feel like they could be actual swords pointing towards the fox. With this 10 of swords, it's almost a thing of like, how can these things that bring us to that like rock bottom feeling, how can that experience act as a sort of armor? Interesting. Okay, eclipse. With 5 of Cups and the Hierophant. These look beautiful together. Creativity. Come on. With the Knight of Swords and Ace of Swords. Ooh, like getting that creative spark and really going for it. Perfection. With the Devil and 3 of Wands. Oh, it feels like a message of, is your desire for perfection holding you back? Oh, I really like these. I like these together. Okay, attachment. Come on. With the Star and the Fool. Ooh, interesting. Oh my gosh, see, I'm always like, oh, it's gonna, like, her artwork's gonna be hard to pair, and here I am, like, I like all 3. Okay, Shell. With Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups. Aww. Alright, let's look at one more. Empathy. With Queen of Swords and 7 of Swords. Oh. Ooh, that feels like a thing of a message of like, where are you showing too much empathy where it's not really warranted or deserved? Oh my gosh. Okay, I really don't know what to pick here. Alright, let's think about this. For the Liminal Forest Oracle. So I think my favorites, I think for me it's between Northern Animal. Oh, I closed this box and I shouldn't. Okay, got it. Northern Animal and the Strange Antlers. But considering Northern Animal is like my favorite tarot, I love it so much, where this Strange Antlers really doesn't get too much play. And so I think the second date deck, similar to the first consideration, is going to be the Strange Antlers. Because I think it got me really feeling excited about this deck, where otherwise I don't pull it out so much. Where Northern Animal, I pull it out all the time. So I'm sure this and Northern Animal will get plenty of play, but I think I really want to focus on these two, since I don't really use this one too much. And it got me feeling excited about it. So, the second date deck for the Liminal Forest Oracle is the Strange Antlers Tarot. And that, my friends, is all I have for you today. So again, if you would have picked something else or have other pairings you would have picked, let me know. Let me know what you think. I love hearing all your thoughts. But other than that, I hope you're having a great day so far, and I'll see you again very soon.